Howdy folks, this is Checkers back again with another episode of our Morous Goes to Oblivion Let's Play, this time with episode 119, and we are here in the glorious rain in the Imperial City, and we may just have a problem. When last we met, we completed a heist, which garnered us an Imperial, well, from the Imperial Palace, an Elder Scroll. The problem being, it doesn't seem to have accepted the fact that we are out. Not really entirely sure what it wants us to do. So, I should turn it over to a professional. And, in that case, Morous, the High Elf. Yes, it is probably best. Now,
oh my goodness. Excuse me, are you all right?
Are you investigating or copping a feel, copper? Anyway, at the moment, the magic compass points into the Elven Gardens district. Let's see. Well, all too easy. I don't know why it all of a sudden recognized that we were out. When last we met, it was pointing into the guardhouse in the merchant district, but who am I to complain? Into Othrello's house we go. Ah, yes, I know. Please sit.
Go back. Have a seat and tell me everything.
Of course. Well, it worked.
You have the scroll. I can hardly believe it. The odds were clearly against you. Capital job. Capital!
Well,
I have spent 7 years learning how to translate this scroll. Even so, I will need a while to decipher what I've sought so desperately.
so what happens now?
Ah, still thinking about your reward, eh? I have not forgotten you or your loyal service to the Thieves Guild. You'll just have to trust me. Give this ring to Countess Umbranox in Anvil. Say nothing about me to her. I need to know how she reacts to it. It may provoke anger or tears. If she asks, just tell her a stranger wanted her to have it. Then report back to me on her reaction.
Well, I don't suppose it's the strangest thing anyone's ever asked us to do. A wedding ring, is it? Well, sorry about your plate there, but you do insist I sit at tables. And they're clearly not built to handle my magnificence. Honestly, he was surprised we succeeded. Well, what can you do? If you haven't come to accept my magnificence by now, I don't know that you ever will. Ah, your loss, Grey Fox. Alright, let's see. We need to go to Melona Umbrox, Countess of Anvil. Why don't we let our wonderfully magic map take us? Before we do that, though, let's take a quick look. No bounties. Good. Good. Always best to make sure before we go and upset the guards. Don't want them killing each other again. Well, okay, that is funny, but... let's see. Anvil Castle, probably a bit too late, but let's take a look. Perhaps she's holding court later. Well, tiny place, isn't it? And short one chair. The stranger. And who are you, stranger?
You should be on your way by now.
Ah, I recognize those beady eyes. Fascinating. All right, well, actually... yes, you're quite subtle without your hood. Surprising nonetheless, actually. Or at least, he certainly will be. For now... I guess I don't know that we ever dealt with this gate, but it would probably be simpler if we just came to town and took a nap in our domicile, and, well, at least a little bit drier than it would be if we went to the...
Go away.
I beg your pardon.
Evening, sir.
Go away?
Say what you're going to say.
Well, I certainly seem to have made all the gods angry, which will do wonders for our personality. But, alright, let's see here. So, you dislike those two, and you like
That's
those.
pretty good.
Alright. Right, yes, yes.
You can't scare me.
You'd be surprised.
Gracious, what a hero.
Well,
Don't talk such
I do
rot.
like to boast.
You're wasting your breath. Sure. My life
There we
is
go, a
drab
little
and
bit
wretched.
better.
Don't-
Yes, that is
My
true.
life- You can't scare me. Good one.
There we
Good
are.
one. Not now. Not such. That's just talk. Don't
Isn't
such
everything?
adventures. That's just not bad. Not bad at. Don't talk such rot.
Oh, of course.
You're wasting your breath. Not. My life is drab and wretched by
Yes,
comparison.
we do all know, human. Go about your business,
Good day.
and you're welcome for my presence. Wait. Oh no, I see. Got turned around for a moment there, so flabbergasted was I that someone wasn't bowled over instantly by my, well, visage. But what can you do? Perhaps he's nearsighted, or just completely unaware of his environment. He is a god. Benaris Manor, one of our more fascinating purchases. Where are the stairs? I swear they exist. Ah, yes. Good. I mean, if we're going to take some time off anyway. Let's see. Oh, how about 10 hours? That should do. Wonderful. 8 in the morning. Well, if the Countess isn't hungover, I will remember the layout of this place at some point. Possibly. Or not. You never know. Alright. Well, I suppose we can just walk. I believe the castle gate is right here. Too bad I didn't remember that earlier. We should deal with this at some point also.
You look like a bright one.
Well, you see, this guard is observant. I would say luminous more than just bright,
You're
but,
a
well,
sneaky-looking sort.
well, I can't say that he's entirely wrong. Into the castle courtyard we go, bringing the blessing of my presence to all who gaze upon me, including the Countess in blue.
How do you do?
Quite well, actually. And you, Countess?
What do you want?
Well, first we should have just
Yes.
a little talk. So you like these two and dislike those two, same as your guard. Fascinating.
No. I will. Is that so?
Quite possibly.
That's great. That's really too. Not well done. Is that?
Oh,
That's
that was
really
just
fun.
perfect. Well, this is a bit pitiful, but here...
For me? Thanks.
Yes, of course. Now, maybe just a touch
That will
more...
get you something.
Yes, fascinating. Back off, Countess.
That's right. Exactly.
Exactly, yes, true. I do have this ring from a stranger for you.
This ring belonged to my husband. He's been missing for over 10 years. For some reason, his name and face escape me at the moment.
Ah,
How did you get it? Do you know his whereabouts? Why are you showing it to me?
well, it is a gift from a stranger.
My husband's wedding ring. I never thought to see it again. What I wouldn't give to see him once more.
What? What is going on here? I am unable to move, but, well...
By the power of the Elder Scrolls, I name Emmer Deriloth as the true thief of Nocturnal's cowl.
You're the Grey Fox? I've been betrayed!
Well...
I am the Grey Fox, but you have not been betrayed.
But...
I am also your missing husband, Corvus.
Corvus? Is it really you? 10 years I've waited for word from you. Why did you hide from me?
10 years ago I inherited this cowl from the former guildmaster of the Thieves Guild. I became the new guildmaster, but I also received its curse. Whoever wears Nocturnal's cowl shall have his name stricken from history. Once I donned the cowl, no one in all of Tamriel could recognize me. With the cowl, I became the Grey Fox. Without it, I was a stranger, even to you.
You mean you were unable to return?
I've stood right next to you, and you didn't even know it. I cried out to you, "Here I am! It's me, Corvus!" But you just looked at me, confused.
You have broken my heart for a second time. I cannot let the infamous criminal mastermind, the Grey Fox, become the Count of Anvil. If you try to announce yourself as Corvus, I will deny you. I will deny you before the Emperor if I have to.
Well, you're a little late for
I
that.
guessed you would say these terrible things to me. That is why I brought my friend along. From this moment forward, I renounce my life of crime forever. I'm passing the Grey Cowl of the Thieves Guild to its new guild master. The Grey Cowl is now yours. You are the new guild master of the Thieves Guild. You will find that history has been altered tonight. Such is the power of Nocturnal's curse that lifting it can alter time itself.
Yes, I'm familiar with the Daedra princes being able to alter time and a space, but what is different from your perspective?
If Emmer Deriloth had not stolen Nocturnal's cowl, the Thieves Guild would never have fallen on such hard times. Because of the curse, he was unable to operate in the normal world of business and society. He could only act as the guild's figurehead. That has been undone. If you go to the Imperial City, you will find that the Thieves Guild has a guild hall on the site of the ruins of Deriloth.
The ruins of Deriloth? Well, good luck, Countess, with your... Grey Fox?
It's my pleasure. Please, continue.
Of course it is. Could you just not look at me with those eyes? I don't have a bounty. What is the profit everyone is on about?
Sure. Go down to the chapel and you can't miss him. He'll be the one outside, ranting at passers-by.
Wonderful. Thank you for the generic comment.
Shadow hide you.
And Countess, are you, well, at least happier now?
Go ahead, please.
Actually, kind of curious. Let's
For
find
you,
out.
of course.
She's actually less happy. Gold well spent, Countess. Once she's bribed, she certainly doesn't stay that way. Well, you enjoy your
Take care.
new and former husband. As for us, I believe we have actually inherited the cowl, but I am not entirely sure we want to put it on. Although, that is an impressive hood. Fortify Sneak, 25 points on self. Feather, 200 points on self. And Detect Life for 120 feet on self, all constant effect. Now, I am curious about this Thieves Guild Hall. The Grey Fox, who is no longer the Grey Fox, but is now Corvus Umbernox, has given me the Grey Cowl of Nocturnal. I am now the new Grey Fox and the new Guildmaster of the Thieves Guild. Due to the magic of the cowl, the thieves of the guild will not notice the change. However, since the curse is lifted, I can remove the cowl and be recognized as myself again. Interestingly, the cowl's magic makes it so that anyone seeing me remove the cowl does not associate me with the Grey Fox. Oh, that is fascinating if true. Let's press the space-time key and test it in the relative quiet here. Did I just remove my clothing? Not entirely sure. Well, at least I removed the shrouded hood, which pales in comparison. Did I earn the beady eyes? I can't quite tell. Anyway, let's do the real test and see if we can't put our shrouded hood back on. Well, in that case, we are good to go. Now, alright, is there the ruins of Deriloth? I am not entirely certain what that means. At all. Well, let's go to the Imperial City. I suppose we could have done that from the courtyard. Well, you are a bit more bright than your companions. History has been rewritten. I should go to the new Thieves Guild Hall in the Imperial City waterfront. The Grey Fox, or Count Corvus as he is now known, told me that I get to run the place. Well, as is only my just due. Now, I suppose that will lead us where we wish to go, to the Imperial City waterfront. So I guess leaving the courtyard wasn't such a bad idea. Wait. Ah, yes, I recall. Out here. Over the rock and through the woods.
No, really.
Sure. They call me Isleaf the Open-Handed, because I'm so generous.
Of course.
Well, don't expect a handout from me. You certainly don't need it.
No, I just want... No. Why does no one sell lockpicks? What about you, Amuse?
Well,
Of course I am. It's me.
may shadow hide you.
How do you people steal things? Do you even notice them? Alright, not there. Not there. What is Deriloth? Wasn't that the name of the individual? Let's go back here. Oh, here, I suppose. Anyway. Down to the basement we go. Can we not afford to clean things up a bit? Wooden door easy? Well, I'm sure it is. Mostly. Door is open. Ah, look at that. Lockpicks. Just what the mayor ordered. Alright, starting to see lockpicks everywhere now. Wooden door to Deriloth's house.
The Grey Fox appreciates all you've done for the guild.
That's outstanding to know.
You wear the shadows well, fellow thief.
Of course I do. I wear everything well. Alright,
Shadow hide you.
let's see what happens when we alter our circumstances and become the Grey Fox. Yes,
As I
Armand.
live and breathe, the Grey Fox, it's an honor.
Yes, of course it is. But you still will not sell me lockpicks.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I don't know if that passes for human. There.
I hope I can help.
Well, I would hope so too. Most importantly, you don't seem to recognize me. Where does this go? Wooden door. The wooden door to nowhere. Where does this go then? the Guildmaster's quarters, which we open with our very own Guildmaster's key. The chest has an hourglass. Well, good, in case I need to time them. Followers of the Grey Fox. Lost Histories of Tamriel has quite a value, but apparently no skill, or perhaps one we have already picked up. Interesting. Silver ruby ring. Well, we don't need to steal from ourselves.
Hi there.
Well, hi. Alright, let's slip on out. I don't know what the purpose of that is. It doesn't seem... Oh, perhaps there was a feature of dealing with Armand that I had not noticed.
Fox.
Yes, yes.
As I live and breathe.
Yes, it is an honor. We all know. About the Thieves Guild.
What do you want to know?
None of these things will help me. Pay off my fines and bounties.
Guards, serve your time, or pay me half, and I'll fix them all.
So much more civilized. Fee to get rid of a bounty. Why do I have a bounty?
It's your prison sentence, not mine.
I thought perhaps we might be able to, start a mission for someone or something. But apparently not. Well, it's still more civilized than Skyrim. Look at our weight, 725. That is wonderful, but why? We do have a bounty. 500. I wonder if we can't pay it off because of the cowl. Let's try that once more from the top with feeling.
You can pay your
Yes, yes, I know.
It's your prison
Interesting.
sentence, not mine.
So we only have the bounty when we have the hood. Fascinating. Oh, what does it do? Alright, let's let him see us. Put it on. Time for testing. Infamy 100. Yeah, he does not care. Alright, let's see what happens if we...
It's the Grey Fox. I can't believe it's really
Yes,
you.
you say.
As I live and breathe, the Grey Fox. It's an honor.
I mean, yes, you say. It is. Good job on all your thieving things.
Take care.
Stuff. I mean, they don't use words correctly. I will have to learn that. Let's see what happens if we let. Alright, pressing the space-time key.
Oh, hey, sweet lady of way, rest. Oh, hey, sweet lady of
Rein it
mine.
in a bit, sunshine.
Yes, I'll see you.
There must be a guard around here somewhere. Let's see what happens when we cross one of their paths. Supposedly, we could take... Well, it is apparently swim time for the guards here. At least the guards. Oh, look how excited they are. Isn't it fascinating? Has our bounty gone up? No, not at all. Well, you seem to be the most
Grey Fox.
efficient of your
You're
friends.
under arrest for all kinds of stuff. You're wanted dead or alive. I'm choosing dead.
Well, aren't you just a go-getter? I'm going to resist arrest, Imperial Watch.
Then pay with your blood.
Oh, what if instead I did something like this? I beg your pardon. Why are you coming after me, Sir Guard? Oh, well. Do we have a bounty? We don't. I wonder what would happen if we, oh, I don't know, came over here to these guards. Will they defend me or will they attack me? Oh, they will attack. Well, you know. You never know what they're going to do. All right, well, we can entertain ourselves by getting away. Yes, yes, you're all very, very good, gentlemen. Now, if you don't mind, Let's see how good you are at swimming. Good question. So, we still have no bounty of our own. Almost equal fame and infamy. Well, someone else does appear to be upset. Let's just touch up our health a bit, and then we'll let Didi have some fun. Switching to Didi's page. Now, I believe I heard an Argonian or a Khajiit who needed someone to play with. There you are. Oh, and since we're at it... Oh, I knew he would do that as soon as I took aim. Alright, you know what? It is fun, but let's do something a bit more efficient, shall we? Ah, there it is. Thank you, dear. A Mithril Shield. Well, that should be light enough. Thank you, dear. What were you going after? Oh, you shouldn't worry about it. I can collect the arrows. It is, I suppose, possible the gods are underwater. But we probably shouldn't turn Didi loose on them, lest we incur a fine for real. Now, let's see what you have. A bandit, a dwarven arrow, we'll take it. Oh, it looks like your boots are broken. Don't need your chainmail. Enjoy your permanent nap in the dirt. Well, that was... Oh, you have a friend! Yes, by all means. Pay more attention to me than the Daedroth. Elven War Axe. Well, of course we'll take that, thank you. 2 weak potions of healing and a lockpick. You bandits are just so funny. And generous. Perhaps the open-handed fellow was actually just that open-handed. Now, you must have had a weapon as well. How far did it go out to sea? Or did I pick it up? I don't recall picking it up. Here, let's just sort of move you. Ah, there it is. Dwarven Mace. If we can move, we can take it. From the sounds of the, ambient music of the world, I'm going to guess we could not just fast travel away from here, so let's just go for a little bit of a walk. I do believe we've... Oh, look, you have more friends. Oh, I'm so sorry you've made this life choice, darling. Yes. It is going to hurt. Considerably. It's always nice to let Didi have the last bite. Mithril boots. Well, your weapon looked like absolute garbage. But we should confirm it. Yes, a steel mace. Oh dear. You certainly were not prepared for this day. Let's switch to our healing. Have we been in here? Can we be in here? Old wooden door to Fort Homestead. I don't recall this. Doesn't mean we haven't been here. Hopefully we'll know. A little bit more magic. A little bit more health. And a lot more Didi. We'll just take a peek inside here. Ah. Oh, do stop. I don't need broken rat teeth in my armor. Ah, yes, of course. No, take another shot. Thank you, dear. A repair hammer, so very kind. What was this? Dwarven longsword. Don't know if we have the weight to take. Oh, yes, we do. And Didi is having such fun. Oh. Sorry, darling. I know there was an arrow coming, but here, let's get that door for you, shall we? Ah, sorry, apparently only one of them works. No, you're supposed to be eaten by a Daedroth, honestly, but you know. What are you firing, one wonders? Well, thank you. Was that one shot? Impressive. 11 dwarven arrows. Ah, silver bows. Well, I suppose we could take them just for fun. Probably take one steel cuirass. Well, what an extraordinarily productive day. We should come back here at some point, but I think at the moment we are close to the end of our journey. Let's get that open. Take the 38 gold and withdraw. Rest easy. Rest peacefully. Alright, let's switch back to some healing. Bit of restoration magic. And just a lovely night in Cyrodiil. Well, this looks like a lovely place to stop. Perhaps. It still sounds as if someone is being playful, but I suppose we can leave that to them. Or, Dee, darling, would you take care of any imminent issues as I bid our guests farewell? For the moment, I would like to say thank you so much for joining Dee and I, and of course, Checkers the Human and the Grey Fox. Yes, for joining us on this journey, just looking up at the magnificent moons and the starry night. We all do hope that you found our journey entertaining and maybe even just a little bit informative. We would like to invite you to think of something you are truly grateful for, something that brings joy to your heart, just as Dee brings joy to mine, and well, of course, as I bring joy to so many others. We would also like to thank you for allowing us to share your precious time. That is truly grateful. Well, at least something we are truly grateful for. Most of all, though, we would like to ask you to please, please take care.